Oh, right away, look at this here. Look at this here. I just got off the bus. Just got off the bus. Now you saw that video that I just put up about the police chief here, and right away when I get off the bus, the stalker's right there. So that's for today. It's a totally different time. I'm coming home 4 hours later than I normally would, and the stalking, Gatineau police showing up just as I got off the bus there. Doing no work and attending to nothing legitimate as usual. Turning their heads too, conveniently away when they know I filmed, so the one guy kind of turned his head, the guy in the passenger side there. So, don't worry, Chief Fernell, we got lots more for you. Lots more for you, buddy. Just beginning with our expose of you, my friend, and your goons. Don't worry. Yeah, see, they're parking up. This is the route I have to walk each day, right? So they're stopping at the right up here, where I'm going to turn. The next street up there, that's where I turn. So they're just stopping there. Up here. Notice that? So they arrived right when I got off the bus there, and they're stopping here and just idling here. Playing these stupid fucking games. That's right where I have to turn there too. So it's about stalking and harassment. Look, now they got this set up right here with a homeless person. And look at this right here too. Look at this. See that? Don't worry, Chief Fernier, or whatever your name is, you little dwarf. We'll keep talking about you constantly, you little dwarf Freemason. That's what you are. You're a little dwarf. So we're gonna watch this stupid sideshow here until these stalkers leave. They already had the homeless person set up here to make it this is an excuse for them to show up. That's right where I turned there, the street where I turned. So you saw the video I put up about this corrupt, drug trafficking, crime-enabling police chief who showed up to stalk me on Christmas Eve, and who's been having these goons stalk me for a year and a half, and now these goons are showing up here. Going to get their cut of the drug money now, no doubt. Look at this, all street theater. Now they got the homeless person screaming at them. It's all fake. It's all fake. Look at what they're doing. This is all street theater crap, right? And this is, look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at this. I see them. Sorry? I can't hear. This is all street theater, street theater. That's street theater here. Look at this crap. And now they're going to, they told him to do that kind of thing. And he looked at me and said something too, but I couldn't understand what he said it in front. Look what they're doing. Where are they going down there? All street theater, that's what's up. Give me a break, man. What's this? Look at this. Now they're following him down there. I think they want me to film this. I think that's why. I think they want me to film this. It's all. I'm not going to go onto the property. I'm just going to watch. He's saying I'm filming. Watch. I can't. They know I'm filming, right? They want me to approach so then they can tell me to get lost. I'm not going to approach. It's all set up. This is to draw me over there. They've done stuff like this before. So have the Ottawa police. Same thing. They set this up with the homeless guy. See, it's acting. And notice he directed it toward me twice, the homeless guy. I just want to see what's happening here. Yeah, they're hoping that I'll approach so they can say that I'm interfering or something. That's why they're doing it too. Because they know that I sometimes get up close and film these theater acts. This is all set up with them, guaranteed. You can see how they showed up literally just as I got off the bus there, and then followed me down the route that I was to take here. Look at Cop knows I'm here too. It's all to draw me over. I'm not walking over there. Because if I walk over, they're gonna. Did you see the chopper that flew right overhead again? This is because I put out that video about the chief calling him out as a drug trafficker. Don't worry, there's lots more coming, chief. Like I said, this is just the beginning for you, you goon. Not intimidated by you at all or your goons. We're just gonna keep exposing you 24/7. Yeah, they want to draw me over. I'm not walking over there. Okay, I'm gonna walk away and just go now because this is all staged. They want to keep me here filming it. I got to get some sleep because I got to work another longer shift tonight. I'm coming home 4 hours earlier today. That's car number 62. Yeah, it's all designed to draw me over. I'm gonna go back. I turn, go straight down. You can see where they showed up too. 100% set up there. What am I doing here? Well, I passed one street before. Yeah, now let's see if they drive by me again here. That's the thing. I figured I'd see them, but they don't like that video about the chief exposing him, so too bad for you. Maybe if you weren't involved in things like that, then there'd be nothing to expose. Anyway, they didn't get that was what they were trying to do. They were trying to draw me over because they know I sometimes film these street theater things. The Ottawa police did that a number of times too, to try and draw me over. And then when I went over to, a little close, they'd say, "Oh, get away, you're interfering," or whatever. So I'm not playing that game with them today. I'm 99% sure the homeless guy was in on that too there. Because notice how he directed it towards me twice. He looked over towards me and said something in French. I think he's trying to get me over there to... Yeah, okay, so hold on. See, they probably stopped it now because they know I walked away. The homeless guy was trying to get me to go over there too. I know, to film it, right? Or to witness it. He was trying to get me to, well, he was trying to make me think that he needs a witness because they're abusing him, and that I would go over and then they could say, "Get away, you're interfering," or try and turn it into something that it wasn't. They use these strategies a lot. So they want to look at any little way they can get to try and get me to, get too close, and they could say you're interfering or something. That's colder. See if this works here. I just want to try this card to see if it's going to actually work on this side. No, it doesn't work at all. No, it doesn't work. Okay. Good to know. So he was wrong about that. Because I know there's enough funds on it. Yeah, that should work. I mean, if you pay the fare, normally you can transfer. So tomorrow they're going to have to give me a transfer. Just going to tell them it doesn't work. Realistically, if you pay the one fare, you're traveling over, it should work. Even if it is 2 provinces, I mean, it's still essentially it's one fare. Oh well. Special constables right here as soon as I get here. Right there. See them there as soon as I arrive there. Right there. See them there as soon as I arrive there. So you can see they're continuing their stalking. Yeah. Okay. We got them for tonight. You can see literally right as I crossed. Got an image of the guy's face there too, so. Now watch, they're probably gonna go behind. Okay, yeah, told you. Exactly as I get there, they start moving. So you can see they're all checking phones. And right as I get to that point, now look at they're looking over. Did you see that? Those. Now they're stopping again. Now they're stopping again. So I got there. The moment I start to walk, they check their phones. Then they look over at me and stop. Notice? Okay, now they're stopping to check their phones again. Now you can see the moment I got there, they started to walk. Just watch, see? Take note of that. Now they're stopping again and waiting. Ridiculous, but you can see what's going on there. I'll just go the other way up here. Just wait and see here. Yeah, and then, okay, notice now? Now they're stopping again. So as I started, right when I was across from them, right when I was across the street from them, that's when they started walking. Now they're stopping again and pretending to look for directions here. You can see. It's all set up. That's the side of the street that I would normally walk on, so now they're stopped. So you can see they started moving right away as I got there. Stop, then they look over at me. Okay, let's wait to start then. There's no bus stop there either. So it's very clear. Yeah, this is stupid acting. Watch this crap. I'm going to turn over here just so it's not too obvious. Now they're going to come back this way. Watch. So they check the phones. Now they're coming back. And they all immediately looked over at me. As soon as they stopped, they all immediately looked over at me. You can see. Now they're coming down this way. Okay, let's play this little game. We'll go back this way now. Oh, obvious was that. And as soon as I stopped, you can see. So they're all positioned there looking at their phones. I walk up there as soon as I'm across them. That's why I said I predicted it. They're going to start moving. Sure enough, they look at their phones. Right as I get there, they start walking. And as soon as I halt and slow down, they stop right away and look over at me. Now they've turned down there because it was too obvious. They're supposed to follow on that side of the street. You can see now. And you got another stalker coming around here. Yeah. That was too obvious, man. And they're the one guy's kind of even smiling. Yeah, they were told to do so. But you could see, like, as soon as literally they halted in their tracks as soon as I stopped. And that's what I say. That's how you can catch these stalkers out sometimes. Is if you stop. And they have a set thing that they're supposed to do, because most of the stuff they're told is very precise, and they're so if you stop, you could catch them out. And then they all looked over and halted right away. Then they checked their phones again to see what they should do, and I guess there's the police up ahead there. You could see they didn't wait for me at the intersection, but they're passing by up there. So that's, again, as I'm coming home, 4.5 hours later than normal. Again, I worked extra hours last night, so 4.5 hours later, and the police showing up again, but further up the street, and you can see how obvious that was with those guys. I like to get footage like that because that's just too obvious. And so then when I decided, okay, I'm just going to stand here and wait, make it awkward for them, they keep checking their phones, looking over at me, checking their phones. Then they get the text message to just go the other way. What's going on down here? There's some photography or something down here? Yeah, something. Maybe I should cross over to the other side. I don't know. I guess there's enough room to pass. Oh, they're filming some sort of... There's some news? Oh, it's CBC. Oh, yes. Awesome. The CBC. The Communist Broadcasting Corporation. Filming some lies here for sure. Guarantee you they're lying about whatever they're saying. If it's the CBC. Guaranteed. Doesn't get much worse than them. I'm going to take a look. I'm going to walk right by. They don't have the street blocked off, so I'll just walk right by. Yeah, they're lying about whatever they're saying. The CBC lies about literally everything. They're going to tell you there's 900 genders. What a disgrace, eh? There they are. Maybe they're talking about the next false flag that they're going to be lying about. This guy over here with the pink hair. I could have said fake news, but I wasn't going to do that. I felt like saying something. They're lying about whatever they're saying. It's everything they put out is lies, so I guarantee. Just gotta go and get something at the store. Forgot my food, so I have to grab something here. Better than ordering Uber Eats. Can't. I'll dish out extra cash for that. subway in there too. It's probably closed. Oh, this one's gonna go into the store here, or not. Let's see if he does. Probably going to the same store that I'm going to, I bet. That's just on the right. Let's see if he does. Keep in mind, this guy was on the same bus as me too, so he's probably going to go in there. That's just on the right here. Is he? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, he's going in there. Exactly what I said, watch. Same store that I'm going into. Yep. What did I say? And he was on the same bus as me too. Oh. Break. Yeah. Notice the timing there too. He's positioned it creepily. Yeah, so that was the guy who's on the same bus as me. Comes right over to the destination of the store where I'm going into. Go figure, right? And then you see the security guy lingering there right as I arrive, told to come outside. I'll go around from this way. Told to come outside and like stand there. He's like lingering behind the pillar here, right as I came in. Do that stuff a lot. I'll have security people show up right and get somewhere. Get somewhere. So. Yeah. And he comes in here too. Notice this now as I go in. And smirks too. Notice the smirk that he gives. Smirks too. Notice the smirk that he gives. Creep. Okay, I'm here. Have him positioned standing outside with no one, absolutely no one there, creepily behind that pillar, and then he pops out the moment I get there, and then they send the other guy who was on the same bus as me to go into that store with no one around, and then look at right as I exit. Check out over there. It's like after 10 at night too. Not surprising though, because that place just here to the left is that place where I showed when I idled there for a short amount of time to record this ambulance that had been sent there 4 out of 7 days. Every time I would get near there, they had about at least like 11 dog walkers come out in a matter of 15-20 minutes and just circling around the area continually. It's ridiculous. So yeah. But yeah, the guy who was on the same transit, same bus as me there, gets off down there, comes up to the same store right there, and you can see how there's hardly anyone here, and goes in there, just in front of me. And then they have a security guard waiting outside. Then the security guard proceeds into the store. Didn't look like he bought anything, and just like smirks at me after going into the store. So.
Came back in. Closed the door. As soon as I closed the door, you can hear that, right? The door opened and closed in that room. So I just want to note that. I exited, I went in there, I used the washroom, and the moment I came back in and entered there, the door opened and closed there, and that person went out and went right in there, like right after, within like 2 seconds. So just want to note that. I want to see how many times that happened. That was like, yeah, so you can hear now. Listen, okay. So I went in there, right? Listen. And then as soon as I came out, as soon as I closed the door, I came back in, the door opens, he goes in. Oh, funny how that works, isn't it? We'll keep tabs on that.
Last night they had this security guard waiting in front of the store. He kind of didn't lunge toward me, but he kind of walked out behind the pillar really abruptly. Then he follows me into the store and like smirks at me while buying nothing. So let's see. I don't know. Let's see if I think I does that again tonight. Record it either way. I'm gonna put that on. I want to see what company they work for too, as well, just out of curiosity. Cause like that type of creepy behavior is like really not. I mean, he didn't do anything per se, but that's just like, obviously he was told to do that with the following in there and doing it and smirking with no one else in there. So, just interested to know what company it is. Because like, you'd think somebody would question something like that, right? Like, you think they'd say, why would I do that? Like, anyone with sense would question that. But, you know, it's like they have this, like I said, it's a system where they pretty much have to do what they're told. Because anyone would, right? Like, what? Who wouldn't say, why? Why am I doing that? Like, what's the point? What is me smirking at a guy and, like, you gotta have something wrong with you, man. Like, to not at least question. Maybe he did question it, I don't know. Who knows, but, I'm just interested to know what company they work for, too. Because if stuff like that continues, you can email them and show the picture, like, hey, what's going on with this? Even if they ignore it, then you can put that out there and say that the company did nothing, like with that CanCom company, with them doing, they just ignored the email, but I could still put that out there, and I posted it on their Twitter as well. So it's just interesting how stuff like that happens. I don't think they're going to do exactly the same thing tonight, but we'll see. See if they have like a guard by the door or something. Hello. Hi, I'm just curious. Oh, you're with Securitas, right? I just wanted to know what company you work for. So the guy who was here last night, he's sort of a tall guy with long hair. Is he with your company as well? He was in here, like he came into the store when I came in last night. He's sort of a tall guy, long hair. Yeah. I'm just curious if he is with your company. No, I'm not asking to speak to him. I'm just curious if he's with your company. So he's with Securitas too, right? Yes. Okay, I just wanted to know. Why? He's just some weird behavior like last night. I have some video footage of him. He kind of followed me into the store and smirked. So I was standing outside there, and then when I came to the pillar, he's kind of sprung out behind the pillar, out in front. And then I came into the store, and he goes all the way around the store, and then comes into the store and like smirks at me. I have video footage of it, so it was just weird. So that's why I wanted to know that's him coming around there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird behavior. I don't know. Like, I'm a security guard myself, so I just don't know why he would do that. It's weird. I recorded it too, so. No, he can hear me. He can hear me. It's just really weird behavior. Yeah, like I came to the front, and he was standing by the pole. He kind of walks really aggressively, abruptly in front of me, and then I came in, and then he goes around and comes through the store where I am, and like comes in and like grins at me. And I'm like, what? Why would you do that? That's creepy, weird behavior. I have it recorded too. These are camera glasses, so I'm gonna contact Securitas about that, just to let you know. Okay? Okay, I'm going in there now. If you want to follow me, you can follow me. Yeah, so here's some useful information for you. If you are being targeted and they're using security to do it, security guards. Now, first keep in mind, it's not a situation with security guards where it's like police. They're not all in on it, like police are, or like, firefighters and stuff. But they just approach random security guards and say, okay, here's what you're going to do. And some of them will do street theater and stuff like that. They would do that to me sometimes in Toronto. Like I said, I've worked in the security industry for quite a long time. And so one of the laws in Ontario, if they're doing this to you in Ontario, you can request to see the license of the security guard and get all his information, his name, and a picture of him or her. And they have to provide that. It's not a situation like with the police where they can wriggle out of it and say, well, I never had an interaction with you, or one of those constables, and wriggle out of their obligation. With security, they have to. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe the company gets a fine if you ask a guard for their license and they don't provide it. And it doesn't matter if you've just not had an interaction with them. You can walk up to them and just randomly ask them. They have to provide that to a member of the public. And if you record it and they decline, you can contact the company. And like I said, the company's not going to like that with the guard not doing that, because I'm pretty sure they get a fine if the guard doesn't provide that. So useful information if you are being targeted by security. Now again, I didn't ask that guy for it tonight because I'm not looking to cause problems for the guy. But it's just like, I just want to let them know, you want to do snaky things like that? Okay. Go right ahead and do it, but don't try and hide behind some veil of legitimacy, okay? Because, it's a lot easier for the police to do that because of how they're propped up. With guards, they're not treated well in general anyway, unfortunately. So I know the routine there. So yeah, that's useful information. If you are being targeted by a security guard in Ontario in this way, or you feel like they're doing something that's really sketchy or whatever, you can ask to see their license. And it doesn't matter if you've had an interaction with it, they have to provide that to you. That's the law. If they decline, you can, like I said, I would contact their company. I would contact them by phone because sometimes these companies ignore email. And then tell them you have evidence of the guard declining to provide their license, his or her license. And that's going to be problems for that guard, regardless, even if they try to cover it up or whatever, there's going to be, they're going to at least receive a warning. So yeah, that's good to know for those who are dealing with those issues, because like I said, they will use security guards quite often, but it's not a situation where it's as widespread where they all know about the targeting program. They're just approached, I think, and fed lies. Whereas the police, firefighters, these people, they know about it, they know what they're doing, they know that the people haven't done anything wrong. With the guards, they probably do tell them that the person's a threat or something like that. So, but what I've done before is I've told them, hey, I'm a security guard myself, and I show them my license. And I did that at the Rideau Center with those guards, and they still did it, right? So that proves right there that they don't care about the fact that they're doing this to somebody who's done nothing wrong, and that they're just being told to do it, and like slaves, right? So they're following instructions. Probably the same case with that guy there, because like normally a normal person would question that, like to follow somebody into a store and then smirk at them. That's kind of a weird thing to do, right? So a normal person would say, why am I doing that? Like, that's really weird. So again, I'm not saying he didn't question it. Maybe he did. I don't know. But anyway, I wasn't looking to make trouble for the guy, but I just want to let them know, you want to do stuff like that, we'll put it out there online. And in future, I'll just ask for the license, record the license, and put the license up online too. So we'll do that in future. Because they're going to use security guards regularly. Not all the time. It depends where it is. If it's a crowded place, they will often try to use them. Busy mall. Anyway, some useful information for those who want to know it.